Hello and welcome to the program. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about today. The stock market has been ripping higher. We've already made a new high in the S&P 500, on our way to new highs, I think. We'll have to see. I'm also going to talk about the QQQs. We're going to talk about actually we'd like to talk about a classic short squeeze. I'm going to show you what that looks like on a small cap, small close stock. But before we get into it, please support the channel. We're looking for 100 subscribers as a goal. Click the like up button, helps get it out there. I really appreciate it. Just click that subscribe button and let's get into it. Here we go. Daily chart S&P 500. Here's today. Today was a great day. Kicking up. If you notice, let's go ahead. Let's get rid of this downtrend line. Let's get rid of this trend line. Let's draw some new technical analysis here. Let's take a look at what's going on. Let's get the year in here. That's year to date. So here we are. We've just matched. We've exceeded the high, all-time high year to date. And we pulled back a little bit, so we're holding right there. And the all-time high here, all-time high is 472. Okay, we can zoom back way out here. And that was back in January of 22. So there you have it, folks. Okay, we'll be new highs. Now what's going on? What are the drivers behind this? Well, before we get into that, let's do a little technical analysis here. Let's get rid of that line out of growth. We know that's coming. So we're going to draw a little line here and take a look. I'm going to do it from here. I'm going to take a year. Here we're going to do a little uptrend. See if that holds, which I believe it will. But you never know. I mean, correction is due. This was a little bit of a consolidation here. She bounced up. In fact, today, just real quick, the drivers behind a lot of this here is the 10-year yield is dropping a lot. The relative strength of the dollar dropping a lot, which makes exports more affordable for people to buy our export, so we can export to our foreign countries. And 10-year yield, someone's buying it to see 10-year yield like there's no tomorrow. It's down to 4.2. Not that long ago, it was at 5%. And I believe it. Yeah, it's going to go below 4%. It's on its way to below 4% for sure. And with that being said, markets are going to beat it up. We're going higher. With that said, today Fed Powell spoke, and he actually said, yes, we'll raise rates if we need to fight inflation. The market did not buy it, because as soon as he said that, just a minute or two after that he said that, literally, the 10-year yield started to dive from 434. Immediately already down to 425.
By the time you're finished listening to this Pepsi Zero Sugar, you'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now.
There you have it.
Day is so
Let's take
close, you can almost taste it.
Zoom out.
Football watching.
Look at the weekly time chart here.
With Pepsi.
The S&P 500. Well, this is the SPY representing S&P 500. So if you look at this weekly chart here, we do have a big topping tail, so there was some resistance here in the last week of trading. But here's that uptrend that we just drew a moment ago. So it went above this uptrend. There was definitely pressure pushing it back down. Again, all-time highs are 479. So that uptrend went to 474. Let's go back to the daily chart and see exactly what that move has done. And how come done today? Here's that top of the tail today. Daily chart. That's interesting.
Try a little harder. Something's wrong.
taking daily charts go back to the QQQ. Again, it will show us weakness this week. Not as aggressive as the SPY, but nevertheless, there's that green line we drew last program. It's consolidating up here. It's holding. QQQ did take a massive climb. Now let's go to the weekly chart. We're looking at highs of 408. We're not far off. So again, if the 10-year yield keeps coming down, we're, all-time highs for the market for the end of the year. And that also pays the CEOs their nice big paychecks. So let's take a look. Anything else interesting here to take a look at? Well, let's take a look at, what broke all-time new highs not too long ago was Microsoft. And it pulled back all too high. 384 had a pullback in the daily chart. So Microsoft on a big run. They're also a big contributor to the NASDAQ. They roll like 7 big companies. Google, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Nvidia. Tesla, Cybertruck release was yesterday, and the market dropped big time when I came out. After hours, and even pre-market, it opened up here. So basically, the market Thursday, for Cybertruck release was at 245. Friday morning when it opened after Cybertruck release, 232. But it got bought up, so that's pretty nice. They're still in this downtrend, if you notice. Okay, it did make it to the top of the range, but look at how beautifully it bounced off that range. That's why technical analysis is so important. You take a look at that. It's just beautiful. So you guys want to look at Apple real fast? Actually, before we go into that, I want to show you what a classic short squeeze, low cap, small float momentum stock looks like. Now this stock had, we're going to put this on a 5-minute chart. This was VVOS a couple days ago. This stock only had a 1 million share float. Okay. So, and it traded about 50 million. So the volume was like 50 million that day. And let's see something. Yeah, 46 million. So let's go back to a 5-minute chart real fast. It had some news, no big deal, whatever news comes out all the time, there's always things. But anyway, we have a low float stock like this, it's choppy all day. The market's open at $12 a share. It's down to about 10, went to 1376, 16, 19, held this. But then later in the day, okay, this is about 230, comes up 20, breaks all two highs. Short sellers are now forced to sell their positions because they're getting squeezed out. And as they sell, buyers are coming in. As you can see the volume right here increasing. Here's the 5-minute chart. And they start to sell, and the buyers are buying, which raises the bid. And the short sellers are forced to sell, and it just squeezes up. So it squeezes up from 20, 24, 27, 30, halted, opened up at 31. It's a 5-minute halt when they halt. The circuit breaker halt, because it's increasing so fast. I think this stock went up like 800%. 31.49 it opened up. halted at 35. Opened up at 36. Halted at 39. And that's in 5 minutes. So you're talking about, a $6-point move within 5 minutes. And then from 39 to 48. Let's go back. Let's go to a 1 minute chart to show you really how volatile something like this can be. Where this is not just a stock that you decide, hey, I can't do this. Let's go to a 2 minute chart. So these are stocks that you have to do fast. They're in, the spreads are there, they can be jumping around. So they don't look so bad on a 2 minute chart, but they want 2 minutes. These things happen very fast. I can't get that in a 1 minute chart. I'm not going back to that. I have a program not to make it back. Time frame, 1 day. That's what. We'll make a 3-day interval. So there we go. There it is. 1 minute chart. So look at 1 minute, boom, another minute, boom, another minute, boom. So 1 minute, opened up at 40, up to 47. Then there's red candle right here. Look at the volatility on this. 39, 48. So basically this was buy the dip. Buy the dip, sell the rip. Every time it dipped, it ran up. Until it stops. You have to know when to say, okay, there's a front side of this move and there's a back side to this move. And then you need to know. You got to watch the volume. Look how the volume drops off. Price comes down. Because you can get caught in these downsides and just lose your shirt. So, and then that was it. That was the end of that. I just guys wanted to show you that real fast. That was really interesting. You don't see those volatile, those big short squeezes often like that. And it opened up at like $5 the day before. So from $5 to $49 in 1 day. I just thought that was interesting to share with you guys. So that's about it. Oil's been coming down. WTI crude. Let's see, what do we got? $74. With that 2% today, it was up at 76, 77. It's holding this mid $70 range for WTI and Oxy. Let's see what they look like here, daily chart. Okay, see it's coming down. RSI's coming down. Which shows more comes down. Starts reaching that 30 level in the older soul. Okay, so it's setting down. That's it for now. We appreciate you watching. And again, please subscribe. I thank you. Thank you for watching the program.